What's up, everybody? How you doing? This is a very rare occurrence where I get to actually interview my own band and find out what they really feel about me and other topics in the music world. I'm here with Black Robot, Andy, Stefan, Huck, JB. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hey. He's like, yeah. All right. Now, I want to get down to the dirt here now. It's been well chronicled. Original member of Buck Cherry. You guys had tremendous success, and then you left the band. What I want to find out is, like, how'd you guys wind up hooking up together, and more importantly, putting this project together, this Black Robot album?
Well, I met Huck when we were on the road. Buck Cherry was on the road with Kid Rock, and a couple of guys from the band told me about this guy, Huck Johns. They said, you have to hear him. You know, he's a good singer. And so he was unavailable. No, I'm just kidding. So we became friends, and then I realized, like, I couldn't stand playing in Buck Cherry anymore. It just
Why couldn't you stand
totally
playing in
sucked.
Buck Cherry?
All right, you know when you watch behind the music and you see and you're like, this is totally gonna happen to us, you know?
Yeah.
Like everything that happens in every one of those behind the musics, it happened.
Fighting about money.
Absolutely.
Fighting about women. Fighting about everything.
It was just completely like we were just on each other's nerves. I mean, we worked really hard and we were out there on the road for years, you know, and it got to the point where we just weren't making any money and we weren't getting along. Some of us thought that they deserved more of the money, and so there was less and less reasons to play in the band. So we took some time off, and Huck and I started writing some music, and we got Yogi, who played in Buck Cherry with us, and we got Yogi and Devin, and we said, hey man, let's make a record. So we hooked up with our producer Dave Cobb, and we just went in to see if we could even make a record. And it turned out that it came out really, really good. And so once we were done with the record, we thought we should be making more music, and we wound up getting Andy Anderson over here, which is an incredible guitar player, and then came Staffen, and then you came around.
I heard your drummer's amazing. That's a word on the street. I want to talk about the music video, Cocaine, which was just shot at Jumbo's Clown Room. Great historic place in Hollywood. Tell us about the concept of the video and how this all came about.
Cocaine video, that was, we had been shooting video of the band throughout, the last year, and we wanted to have, we're trying to collect, images and just collect video. And we were thinking of putting together a video ultimately for Badass. And so we met with this guy. We had a couple people in mind, but we couldn't afford them. So we met with this guy who was a friend of a friend, and he was a director, and he dug the music, and he decided that he had this crazy concept about putting it together at Jumbo's Clown Room, which originally we were a little bit reluctant, I think, about that, because we were like, well, we already have a song called Cocaine, let's put us with strippers now, so we figured that would be cool, we wanted to kind of, since Cocaine is an anti-drug song, we kind of wanted to steer clear away from anything that would be, a positive connotation of that, and kind of get down to something that was a little bit fun and a little bit different. So we had meetings with Larry Shapiro, is the director's name, as you know, and he developed this crazy idea, and I stayed out of it.
A lead singer stayed out of the planning process?
Our director said...
I'm sorry you can't sing. I don't have good timing either.
We know that. All kinds of girls, what was the casting for this? Because I wasn't unfortunately involved in the casting.
You'd have to talk to Stefan.
Were you part of the casting?
No, I think it was more like a sampling. It was a sampling, not a casting.
Yeah, if he didn't meet most of them before, he met all of them after. That's
I got the numbers though.
Yeah. Well, then.
Lots of fun, lots of hot girls, Hollywood, nightlife glitz. That's what the song's all about, right?
Amazing in that video.
Drummer's so effing good in that video.
That was great, man. That was fantastic.
Cocaine.
I want to ask everyone's opinion this. If you had to pick a next single, what would it be off the record? I'm going to start with you, Andy. What would you pick as the next single?
Probably do 23 Days.
All right. What about you?
Girls Kissing Girls.
Shock. I'm shocked by that statement. What about you?
Oh boy, I love every one of those songs. So I don't know. I'll leave it up to the fancy A&R guy to pick. Hey, I got no answer.
Give me one. If you had to pick one out of the hat. If you're in Vegas, you got to throw money down on the next single. You only got one shot.
I'm betting for "I'm in Love" as the wedding song of the century.
That song was written out of pure love for the woman. Period.
that's it. So I hope that they can all. I hope you all relate.
Deep
to that.
thoughts with Huck. That's good. That's good.
It'd be
What about
top
you?
40.
What are you
I
picking?
think the next single probably, I'd like to see Girls Kissing Girls, because it's just, we're going to continue rocking out the gate in that style, and I think it's an easy song to pick up and rock out with.
Hell yeah.
She don't lie, she don't lie, she don't lie.
For the best new video in hard rock and metal music, just go to the music and radio section on your Sprint deck and subscribe to Revolver TV.